What's up, people? It's your boy Truth again, and welcome with us to another episode of Talk Your Truth with the Truth. And I have here with me a couple of persons, new faces, I guess. And so I'll start from the old faces. So my bro here, always a constant.
You know the vibes.
That's Obuski, and I have
Coca.
that's Coca and Jeezy living large. All right, so today we have something very special because I have a very interesting topic for us. Something of the way we see now in our society, especially when it comes to dating. You get so in the dating scene. Now the thing is, or the question I'll propose is the relationship of these days. Yeah. Do you think love is what's driving or pushing it? You get like that's my question. If you feel like what we are doing today in terms of relationship, if love is driving it or there's something else driving it. You understand? So I'd like to go first with you.
First of all, I'm saying you can't just say not all relationship is driven by love, but for the most part in today's society, it's mostly driven by, from the guy side, it's mostly driven by sex and all of that, and from the girl side, it's driven by money, material things, and status, what she can get from the guy. So I would say in today's relationship market, it's not driven by love for the most part. Just this small percentage is driven by love.
Okay. Coca, I'd like to
What I would say currently now, relationship just like, let me just say trade by barter. You understand? So I get what I want. You, as the lady, you know what I'm looking for. Me, I'm not. I know what I'm looking for. You understand? That's why I say relationship just like, let me just say, me as the guy, if I want to approach a lady, and you as a lady, I actually know what I'm looking for. It's either for love or for sex. Even as the lady, she's actually pretending this for love just to gain one or two things from me.
Yeah.
You understand? That's why I say relationship just like trade by barter.
Okay. Yeah, understood. So Jeezy.
For me, I would say my friend would say yes, correct, because most relationship of these days now is driven by money. You know, most girls want to own at least hairs. They want to look sexy because the friends are doing it. I don't know if you understand. That's what is popping. That's what's going on Instagram. You feel me? So no girl want to like feel left out or left behind. So for the most part, for the females, it's driven by money. Then for the male also, it's just most of the time, you know, not all. We're not classifying everything as one, but we're saying most of. Yeah, it's just the body. When you see the body, you want to like, you know, have something. So relationship these days, the one driven by love are few.
Yeah.
So that's my thing.
All right, okay. Now, you mentioned something about Instagram, okay? Now, so my next talk is: do you think the internet, because I know the internet is like very, very broad and it's actually added to the way we see life now. So, do you think the internet has been a major in this push of moving relationship from being based off love and maybe protection and all those things down to the aspect of money?
Yes, I agree with that because in today's age and time, we are entering an age of technology. All the things we are doing is mostly with technology and mostly on our phones. What we see now and what we do is mostly influenced by the internet. So it's hard to see someone that is not on the internet these days. So I really think relationship is mostly influenced by what we see on the internet.
All right, all right. Yeah. So, bro, like this internet stuff now. Don't you think the internet because to me sometimes I feel like the internet did not just create a new set of rules for us. I think the only thing the internet did was like opening our eyes to see what was really happening down, like you understand, like the background of it. So I want to know, do you share the same, or you feel what the internet just did was create this standard, this fake standard for people, or did the internet in a way open our eyes?
Let me say, internet have actually opened our eyes in the same way. It's not what you see on internet are real. You understand? A lot of people just have to put that in there just for them to go viral. But in the real life, they are living opposite what they are posting on the internet.
That's very true.
So that's what I have to say about it.
Okay, which is cool. So Jizzy, mine is because for one thing, I don't believe in love. You get for me, I don't believe in love. Even like back in the day, people would say back in the day, oh, people marry for love, but still me, I don't believe people marry for love. You get, because the word love is like very very broad. So, but now my question to you is also regarding this internet stuff. You know, he said something about fake stuffs, like, you know, living fake lives and stuff like that, and which I understand and which I believe. So, but now my question is, you as a man, is there anything you feel the internet has, like a way the internet has, how do I put it, in way the internet has added pressure? Like what I want to say, has the internet ever pressured you into wanting to do something for your girl? Like you see something online now and you're like, oh wow, this thing is very romantic, but you know deep down in you, it's not no, it's not something that in your mind you think to do. But has the internet added pressure to the way you view relationship, like your own relationship?
For you say me, I would say no. The internet has not done more bad or more harm to my relationship than it all comes down to principles and morals. You understand? So how will I put it? Relationship to me is more like a partnership. I don't know if you understand it. I'm not saying you should bring 50% for me or I bring 50. It's partnership in the sense that for a woman or for any woman, your prize is in your Gucci. I don't know if you understand me. So the ability for you to know that, okay, me keeping this one to one person and not sharing it is what is just needed from you. I don't know if you understand.
I'm getting you.
I think it's more than that. So that's just the basics.
You understand what I'm saying?
already
Yeah.
coming
So
from.
it comes down to individuals. You understand? It comes down to the persons we are. You understand? Some girls find, like, how will I put it? Some started, I don't know how to go about it, but if you ask me my own, no, it has not been.
Okay.
Although it brings test trap and all, but it has not been a.
All right. So I'm going to pick something. Okay, for me, it's a question I'm going to ask though, because you know, like, don't you think the commercialization of relationship actually aided a lot? And when I mean commercialization, I mean in the place of men now spending money to get girls. You understand? I know there are two types
Yeah,
of
go on, no, go on. I
like
understand.
there are two types of spending now to me. There's this spending just to have sex,
Okay.
and there's this spending for you to get a girl.
Yeah.
So it's actually just two-way streets. You
Okay.
get? But now, don't you think the commercialization of this stuff now called sex, the fact that men are paying for sex and men are paying to get girls, it's one of the reasons why this love thing actually died down?
Yes, well, you don't. At least I think all of us here are sensible. You know, like we know intentions when we see somebody. Although even if our instinct, tell us. As time goes on, when you spend time with somebody, you know the type, or you think you know. I don't know if you understand. So yeah, so it comes down to personality also. You understand? It comes down to personality. A girl will cheat, irrespective of who she is. I don't know if you understand. So I'm not saying all girls will cheat, but a girl will cheat. there are some girls that take pride in stuff like this. I don't know if you understand me, but there are few. You understand me? So the lack of material things for some are what causes all this breaks up and down. You understand? So I don't know about people. If I'm in a relationship or like now I'm in a relationship, the goal is not. I'm not like in a relationship to please the public or to post and show the public that this is what I'm doing. I don't know if you understand. No, I'm in the relationship. This is my life we're talking about here. You understand? I see a future with you. That's why we are so. If hair and all these things can come in the way, because we all know man life it be like this. You understand?
Yeah.
So if material things can come in the way of our relationship, then that's no love. It's as simple as that. You understand? That's no love. If you prioritize what he gives,
Yeah.
that's no love. I'm not saying he should not give. Giving is also sacrifice. That's how you show love.
Yeah,
You understand?
it's also a basic
Yeah.
when it comes to
Yeah. So that's to me that's just it. You understand? You just need to know or you think you know. Yeah, and you work towards it.
yeah.
So,
So Kuka, now my question is, say this dating scene that we're in now, you know, like girls, money, boys, sex, body, and the rest. But my question now, because I see this a lot, and I'm like, because you see a lot of guys, they see a pretty girl, and they are ready to spend. You understand? To like get the girl. For me, if you are spending to probably maybe have sex, I won't really judge you that much. Okay. But if you are spending because you want to have that girl, because one thing I see now is, okay, my question is, don't you think this spending of money now to get a girl actually in a way takes agency away from these girls? When I mean agency, I mean more like, since you are spending to get somebody who does not have, okay? So it's more like me taking away the blame from all these girls at the end of the day. Because now a lot of guys are complaining that, oh, these girls are coming because of money, but we have guys who are spending money to get these girls. So don't you think men are to actually blame for this new culture?
Let me say, it actually depends on the type of girl. You understand? It actually depends on the type of girl and the way the lady actually brought herself. Do you understand? When we talk about spending, no, we all know that guy can spend money, but it depends on the way you actually, like, let me just say, if you approach a girl, the way the girl responds to you matters the next step you are going to take. You understand?
Yeah.
Generally, that spending of money, it affects. Let me just say, it affects a lot because not all guys actually have the money to spend. You understand? Now let's imagine one like, okay, I have money to spend. You understand? Maybe after spending a lot of resources on that particular girl, maybe at the end I actually got the sense I want from that particular lady. Then I don't have. Just imagine the standard I actually step up to the next person that is going to approach that particular lady. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So that is not the problem we are having.
Okay. Because now, just with what you said now, like let me also take a peek from there. Because say if you spend like let's say a guy now spends like 3 to 5 million to get a girl. Probably maybe you bought hairs, you get like bought phones, who like you understand like bought phones or something like that. Now after getting this stuff, just like you said it increases the standard. Because you know one thing about human is that, like to me now, I won't like, if I sell something or maybe I make something like this, and then somebody comes ahead and say, oh, I'm going to buy this stuff for 300,000, and I know after making this stuff I'm not supposed to sell this stuff probably maybe above 20-30,000, but someone is coming to say, oh, I'm buying this stuff for 300,000. Another person who is coming, even if I had, like, this is the first time I'm selling it, yeah, this is the first time I'm selling it for 300. If someone else is coming, the greed in me, or that sense that my standard has risen, would not allow me to sell this stuff for the 30,000 I said before. I'm probably going to peg it at 100 or 150,000. You understand? So who won't buy me back? So now the thing is, who? don't you think it's actually delusional in a form for women to think that because a certain amount was spent by somebody, that automatically makes that your standard?
To some extent, I think it's delusional, but if you can see it from that particular woman's point of view or perspective, you see that she's not really wrong or right in a way. It's just how she wants her reality and her life to be. It's up to you to agree with her or don't agree with her. If you have
Exactly, yeah.
work with her. If you don't have the money, just go away. But left for me, if I have the money, I met. There are high chances I will. So it just come down to how you see it. It's all about perception.
Okay. Okay. So now, Jizzy, this girl boy relationship stuff now. You get now the thing is, a lot of people these days will be having a lot of influencers, a lot of Instagram comedians and the rest. You get come up and talk about how relationship is supposed to be. You see from the women aspect, they tell you this is how a man is supposed to treat you. This is that. And from the male aspect, they come up and they also tell you this is how a woman is supposed to like treat you. Blah 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 blah. So, but from you now, I want to get your own now. What's your ideal tag of a relationship, of a healthy relationship? What do you think a healthy relationship should look like?
I feel like that relationship should be partnership, healthy partnership. I don't know if you understand me. I feel like it's a partnership. You understand? You have to play your role. I have a role to play. We all have roles to play. You understand? So you just have to play yours right, which is keeping yourself to yourself and following me. You understand? And I would try as much as possible to do the same.
Is that your idea of relationship? She should just keep herself to herself.
I don't know in what sense. In what sense?
That is just the basic thing.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say.
Not like
That's you say ideal relationship, like what we people.
yeah. What's it? That's his own ideal relationship.
Yeah.
So, what's your ideal relationship?
Yeah, I think my ideal relationship should be first of all a union. And a union, like he said, we all have our roles to play. Yeah. For the most part, it's just a union. I don't really think. I can't really say much for now because I'm not. I don't know how to put it. But to just make it much more easier to understand, I'm saying it's a union.
Okay,
Yeah.
union. All right. So, Kuka, what's your ideal relationship like? Like just paint your ideal relationship.
What I would say, as a guy now, the way things are now, as a guy, you should know your limits. You dating a girl doesn't mean that you take up the girl responsibility. Then you as a lady, you should know, like you should know also you should also know your limits. You understand? Because relationship is not about I don't know how to put it now because the way things are these days. Relationship is not about maybe the guy, maybe for example now you're not dating somebody like the guy is not your father, it's not your mother, it's not your parents. No. Before the guy was there, it was somebody that gave birth to you.
You will survive.
You understand? Let me just put this scenario like this age where things are in a woman. You gain admission. It was your parents that sent you to school. You understand? They pay off school fees. You understand for the beginning. Then at the end, maybe you now came across to this particular guy. Before you know what happened, the guy now starts doing everything, blah 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 blah. Me to me, as a guy, know your limit. As a girl, know your limit. Like, see, most times,
everybody play their role.
most times, I would think, I wish relationship should go back to those days, bro.
Back in the day.
The days, yes. To be honest, bro. Now, it's actually fun now. Serious.
Yeah, very, 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 very funny. I'm not going to lie. It's actually funny. And now, my question again before we wrap it. I'm going to leave this straight question. Now for you, do you think it's okay for a guy who do you think it's okay for a student to be in a relationship?
If I think it's okay for a student to
Yeah,
have a
is
relationship.
it okay for a student to be in a relationship?
One thing about relationship, for the most part, is mostly about communication and understanding. If the guy and the girl feel like they can communicate and understand, they should do what works best for them. So I would really say I can't one thing I can't speak for another person. If they can, they should.
Okay. So, Kuka, do you think a student is allowed to be in a relationship?
Without actually adding much, let me just say I agree with him.
Okay. Like,
It go back to the individual. If you feel like you are capable to, if you feel as a man that you are capable, or this is the how you want to build your future, yes, you can go. But if you know that you are not capable, or this period you are still trying to get yourself together, it would be best you just get yourself together first, then relationship can come after.
all right. So, I know I said we end with that, but you guys brought up something that I want us to like just break down now.
Okay.
I'll start with you because you are the one that used the word. Though they themselves still use it, but you brought out the word. What do you think, to you, like, what do you think a man, like, how do you think a man or someone in university now should be able to do before you feel he's capable of going into a relationship?
If he can, if he can take care of his basic needs, then I feel like you don't have to like have that crazy. You understand? You don't need to like need one certain crazy amount of money, but just have a vision and have something that is bringing in money for the meantime for yourself.
Okay.
If you are not well to do, then when you know that okay, yes, I can take care of myself and take care of another person, then you can add some.
Okay, I would have to jump in here now before I ask that question. I want to say something because when a lot of you guys talk about like this is what you have to, this is what you have to, but we're failing to understand something. It's just because of the poverty that we have in Nigeria now. Okay, that's the reason why we expect someone in the university to be working and to be earning money. You understand? Because back in the day, you know fully well, whosoever is going into the university, whatever it is that you are doing, your parents are the ones sponsoring you. The only reason your parents are not doing it is because you don't have parents doing it. You get? That's the only reason. And for major, up until the late, let's say that's 2009, if you are going into the university, a lot of it, let's say you take government loan to actually sponsor yourself. You get? So, and if we also look at the Western, like that's those in the West now, a lot of them go into universities with the help of their parents. You understand? But the only reason I think we are looking at it that a guy is supposed to have his life set before going into a relationship is because of the poverty that we have around. You get? Because I don't know if anybody has a counter opinion to that. Because the reason is, if we were actually in a working society, like if you check out countries like the US or the rest, employment age starts at probably 22, 23, but a lot of them start dating at the age of 14, 15. And so you can't tell me that. So now you're not going to tell me that that guy who is 14 or 15 dating a girl is the one who's going to be taking care of the girl, or he himself is taking care of himself. He's not doing anything like that. He's living off his parents and whatever it is that they have. You get? So I feel like this poverty mind. That is why when I ask this question a lot of times.
It's not poverty mind.
No.
It comes to common sense.
No,
It's not. Let me tell you, it comes to common
okay,
sense.
go on.
The thing is, we should just know. Like, it's not like we should just know. We know we are adults. this thing comes with, like, that's why I say you have to observe, then take action. You don't just take action. The process of having a woman, you have to like have, I don't know if you understand, it's not like half crazy, but this is another person you are saying you want to take responsibility of. And you mentioned of people that their parents are sponsoring. So if you know you are in that type of situation, you need to go through your school finish, then have a paying job before you think of having a girlfriend. Because it's like you are saying somebody that they are feeding should come and be feeding another person.
No, okay.
I don't know if
now,
you understand.
Okay, now see, this is where you are getting into wrong. Like, I understand from where you are coming.
You see, even if your parents have, and your parents like had money or have, if the person in question, the person that wants the girlfriend in question, is not capable, this thing comes with responsibility. I don't know if you understand me. So it's not like you need to observe yourself and know that, okay, and you know your standard. I don't know if you understand me.
Can I correct something?
Okay.
Normally, relationship wasn't supposed to come up with responsibility. It's we, Africa, mostly Nigeria, that turned it that way.
Exactly.
Relationship comes with responsibility.
Exactly, yes. Because
It comes with a lot of responsibility.
no, I agree with you in the sense that a relationship is supposed to be a coming together of two people. The only time you're allowed to take responsibility is when you guys are married. And the responsibilities you are picking is not the responsibility of just the woman. You are picking responsibility of your nuclear family. And this responsibility that you are picking, you are not taking 100% of it. That's why it's called marriage. It's a coming together of two people. But in Africa here, I don't know, I feel it's because of the male ego that we have. You know, the men in Africa, we have ego a lot. You want to be the one doing it, so that if you call you Odogu, like Victor, you say that you the handle. Yeah, so that, and the reason is because, I'll say it here now. The reason is because a lot of us in Africa, we don't respect women. The only women we respect are our mothers and sisters. Any girl outside, we don't respect them. We just see them as we probably see them as.
Of us in Africa.
No. I'm being straight because
Not
You
actually
never said all
everybody.
of them. You never said all of them.
because
Say
if
no.
see, like a lot of men, because if you see, okay, let's take for example now, you see a woman as a human being like yourself, you won't be looking to say, oh, you're coming into my house, I'll take full responsibility of you. That person, you know, like when you see a human, you know, oh, this person has to be able to work. You get, and the thing again, like you said earlier, when it comes to this youth stuff, like when I say youth stuff now, I'm talking about this kid stuff and the rest, taking responsibilities. I keep saying it's because of the life that we are living now. Everybody's broke. You get?
See, sorry.
Okay,
to cut
during
it
your
short.
can I ask you this
Sorry to
question?
cut it short.
Okay.
I won't make impact on this area right now. See, this responsibility, if you go way back, that when I don't believe in Bible, I don't know if you believe in Bible. If you go way back, you understand. Even when Adam and Eve were in that garden and did what they did and everything, this is where the responsibility started from. God said to Adam, say before you go child, you go suffer, like you understand me, and Eve before you go give birth, you understand. So from the beginning, God does share everything. So I don't know if you believe in God and all those things. So now why they try to talk, say don't be saying I'm me equal. You don't understand. We just know that some people did this school when they say, like, they, how will I put it? They see themselves through school. You understand? They not even get parents, and you understand. So we're in the age and time where is that? We did the age and time in this by knowing somebody, you can be making money like that. By bringing these two people together, you can be making, let's leave the fraud out of it. You understand? So that's why I say it comes to common sense. You have to now sit down, observe, develop yourself, and say, okay, this is how it's going. This is, you understand?
So okay, I get you, but what happens now? So you're trying to tell that guy now that's probably not making enough now. You're probably trying to tell that guy now that's not making enough. That hey, wait, it's still until you start making enough that you can get into it. Now we're not talking. No, we're not talking about marriage.
No, that's not what I'm saying. If the guy does not have enough, and the partner is willing to be with him to grow his dream or ideas that he has or put in, that's okay. You understand? But by you understanding that, you know that he cannot provide. So within the means, cause I don't know if you understand, everybody aspire to do good. You understand? So within the year, with time, things get better. I don't know if you understand it. But if you know the person, it's not like a forced thing. You understand? It's a very simple thing. If you know the person is not willing to be with you in this your present state, I feel like there will not be a better state than the person. I don't know if you understand.
Yeah.
So if she's ready to go with you in your state, that's fine. She knows what comes with it. She knows you have no income and the rest. You understand? But along the line, she expects things to get better, and that's where the ideas and everything. You understand? So when she does not see things working, 3, 4, 5, 6, she does not see anything working. I don't know if you understand. You are a man. I know it takes time to be a man, to provide, to learn skills, to, you understand. But as men, it has been assigned to us that responsibilities is ours. You understand? You see some men, they get their salary, they do things for their kids, they don't even do for themselves. You understand? Because they get that understanding, say, this is why I'm living. You understand? For the betterment of the offsprings that I have. I don't know if you understand. And women, take it or leave it, they are under men. You understand? So if she's not ready to follow your lead, then leave her. Build up your life. You understand? Along the line, when you see it go sideways, you can still go through like that and still meet. You understand? But just build up your life, and so that anything that comes with it, you'll be able to handle it. You understand? Because as a man, take it or leave it, you still need money. You understand?
I get you.
You still need money. If your parents are nowhere to do, as a man, you are supposed to take care of them. You understand me? It's no. That's what a man is. You understand? So if you know you are not ready to be a man, then be a boy and do stuff. You understand? No, I'm not classifying having a girlfriend as being a man, but you are taking up somebody's responsibility. I don't know if you understand. So if you know well, it's not a thing of force.
Yeah,
That's
but
why you see people they go prostitute. They don't say, okay, like this now, no fit package. You know, kill yourself. You understand? Before I will do package, continue your hustle with package. You get me?
Life is all, everything is all about mindset.
So you gotta know the basic that okay, this is how it could be. Now when the girl not agree on what you they talk, then you still they force yourself, you they impress, you they live. No bro, you just got come how you did. If you come say you come correct, you get and yes, you sharp. But if you not come correct, say you know, then the person ready to okay, I'm more package and make believe say I won't get idea 7 go. Now partnership, you understand? But not be forced, not be say yes, all of us we get won't get when be this, when be that. Comes down to principles again. I don't know if you understand me. So it's, when you see and to me, relationship not whether the everybody got see, just got be a partnership within just 2 of them ended the partnership. You understand? So everybody they play that role. Now when person fuck up, you call they get the okay, this one don't fuck up. But when you see the fuck up, people they sneaky these days. You understand? So it's just like, but you have to know the basic that okay, to be in this position, I need to be having something to at least cover my own debt so that I can be able to say, okay, you have to also okay, let me pitch in 15% for you. You understand? So that's just being a man. It's in our nature to just do that. You understand?
I totally understand. Like, do you have anything to say before I just throw in one and then we're done?
Not really, I'm okay.
Alright, bro. Alright, cause Laj, the reason I'm speaking on this is because I feel like the way we are looking at relationship, the thing is that a lot of us at a very young age, we are seeming to assume the role of father when we are not supposed to assume the role of father.
Well, what role is that?
The role I'm talking about. The role I'm talking about is because the way we're actually moving has given these girls a lot of audacity to be how do I put it now? A lot of audacity now to actually be like they are just wanting this stuff now. There's a language, there's a word for it. They are now entitled to these stuff, you understand? Because a lot of us are doing it in a way that you're still a young guy, you get figuring out your life. If a woman is coming to you, like you said in your Bible, you mentioned your Bible. The Bible says something about a woman being a helpmate. What's a helpmate? You need someone coming in to help you. It doesn't mean you are standing fully. It's someone coming to help you. But the thing now is a lot of because the way I see it though, I feel like especially in Nigeria here and for the black folks, we are trying so much to compete with people who are richer than us, because that's it at the end of the day.
That's why we say it comes down to
Because that's it at the end of the day. Because the thing is, you see a rich person now, probably a Davido, takes his girl out to Ibiza. Someone he's not married to. It's his lifestyle. You understand? But you who is broke out somewhere, you are telling yourself, oh, since Ibiza not to give this girl a lifestyle, I don't need to get a girl. You understand? But to me, I feel like the best time to actually get a girl that really likes you is when you are down. I don't know of anybody. It's actually when you are down. I don't know of anybody. Because but I feel like, see, for me, I feel like you want to go into a relationship, that's the best time. But when it comes to marriage, you have to have your shit ready before you get into marriage. Because
like primary school.
Yes, because you just have to get your shit ready before you get into
that's why I say marriage, what you do as a man is spend. So you're spending as you are preparing yourself, you are preparing your mind as this is what I'll be doing for the rest of my life.
Yeah, this is what you
so
do.
That's why when you are in that state of like trying to put yourself together, it's okay to like keep the ladies out for a minute. You understand? It's actually fine to like okay. But when you know that okay, now like I'm capable, if she agrees to be with me, knowing how like that's why I say you need to come, like just let them know, because a lot of people like give girls this false personality of like say they, you understand, whereas sometimes it could be like you don't understand. So you need to let them know that this is how my life is right now. Are you ready to stay, or you understand? If the material things, if I can't provide you the material things at the moment, does not mean I do not love you. As time goes on and as I progress, you understand? But if that's the agreement, but if you are not willing to stay for that period, it's fine, you understand? That guy will wait, you understand? You don't understand? You not kill yourself. Then when you still get her, okay, now I take care of the man, you carry on. If you just stay obsessive, not sharp, you find another one.
But this is not just you are telling that for your life.
Yes.
I like yes,
it happens.
Real life, bro. Relationship na gamble. Now.
Yes. Now they tell you, like, once you how to take put as you just see they go check, if you just see cast, you find another one you enter. It's just now your life is a tribe, you not be. I don't know if you don't understand. Now place when you say go, they with you for the rest of your life. Now you they try.
You actually think all those things can happen during the time of schooling.
Yeah. Yes. That's why I say it takes individual. You understand? The people guys know themselves. This same school and this say cheating fool, This same school. When I tell you now, this same school people they marry come outside.
Sure.
You don't understand? So use your own perspective, take rub on the full perspective. But what I try to be say, if you really put your mind down but if you see command now, and why be say relationship now try and error.
Bro,
you don't understand.
Bro.
To me, give her your all. But if you see command, you come out. Now why be say you get that option, not be marriage. You get that option to come out when you know say you know if you change this particular thing. You don't understand. They get when be whole, you know if you change her from being a whole and you cannot marry a whole. And why you go get come out? I don't know if you understand. So it comes down to individual. You don't understand. All of us know the kind of girls when we see. We know the kind of taste of girls when we want. You don't understand. But more not the ignorant see how we did meet all this type of girls. So you don't understand. Then you don't meet them success. You don't meet them for club now or some other kind of place when we say then now you expect them to be this type of girl.
You expect them to change.
Yes, you understand. So it depends on the type of girls when we say see how our girl will be. If you don't feel bent to our role, you leave her. You don't understand.
At the end of the day, whether you go like it or not, you need a certain amount of money to be able to build a relationship.
Yes, and I talk like you know you can say
Once you're in a relationship, you're not providing for yourself and another person.
Person.
No, I don't really agree, but on a
Me, I agree on that.
but on a good day.
Let me tell
Me, I agree on that.
See,
we are not in secondary school anymore.
No, forget.
Most
See,
of,
wait,
most of
can
us
I?
now, we are not entering.
Wait,
In
can
fact,
I-
we're already men already.
No. Don't. No,
Are
wait. Let me tell you this. Don't. I'm sorry for cutting you short. Yeah.
No problem, no problem.
Because I would like to end this stuff very soon. The thing is that we're going to have a time where we'll talk about this issue. Because to me, I don't buy it. I don't buy it because one thing is we are living a very fast life. You get the life that we are living now is just very very fast. And I feel it's because of the line of life that we are in now. Because
That like,
no, not just digital now. It's the kind of way that we are living. Like the style of life that we're going towards. Because you can't tell me now that somebody who is probably studying to become maybe an engineer who doesn't have anything now.
you must have
Is-
side.
No.
See,
No,
my
it's
guy,
just-
when I
just
said
sit down there and
certain
say-
amount of money, I never said you should have 10 million.
Yeah.
Certain
But at least
amount of
have
money,
income.
at least maybe in a week, at least you should be able to give your girlfriend food to eat.
Yeah,
At
basic
least.
need.
If you don't have, it's also okay, but you should be
Make
able
sure
to provide
why-
for you
small
and that
things.
other person.
why? But she's not. But she's not living. She's not going to be living in your house then.
Okay, are you saying you should never provide for your
I'm not saying never provide. But
That's the
I'm not saying no.
preparation. You are prepared to be a
No. You don't. You don't
I'm not
understand.
talking away by
I'm not
chest.
saying.
That's the
You said it
preparation.
right.
You
I'm
are
not saying-
preparing to be a man.
I'm not saying.
You don't understand.
I'm not saying never. I'm not saying never
This
provide.
tag, man, come
What I'm
with
saying.
price.
What I'm saying
You
is
understand
from
me?
the aspect
You
of
got to pay.
there was something he said. The idea of taking the responsibility of a father from a father.
I never said.
No, you never say you should
Your
take
girlfriend,
it.
your
But that does not
girlfriend,
mean
your girlfriend wants to
because
buy
the father,
this.
listen,
She's
listen,
going to
because
call
the
you.
father
Your
gives.
girlfriend wants to do this.
Because the
she's
father
going to
gives
call
does
you.
not mean you will not still chipping the small wins.
That's what I'm saying.
You're
The
chipping
father, yes, they do the rest,
Okay,
but
let me
still
make you
give.
understand.
You don't understand. It's your
At least
duty.
from time to time.
Yes,
you should be able to do something.
it might not be every day.
It might not be extra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you say
At least.
when you actually put it this way now, I understand.
Okay, that's
but
what I mean.
but the
No, you don't have
word,
to do the
the word
heaven and earth or do
the
something.
word I don't like that you guys use a lot is that word like provide. Do you know what it means to provide? It's a father's job to provide. And what does it mean for a father to provide? It means that when you come, no matter the issue that you are coming with, your father should have
Say you are in a relationship
should have
with this girl.
your father should have
We are not saying
a solution
we are not
to
saying
it.
no. Listen, we are not saying the father does not have the solution. You understand? You as a man, once in a while, it's not like it's your need. I'm not saying pay
Okay,
rent
I
or
feel
do
like-
this,
I
but
feel like-
something like
You do it out of love.
yes,
Yes,
please, I want
out
to.
of that,
Yes, out
if
of.
you like somebody, you want to do
You
something.
understand?
Normally you-
Yes, you
normally-
cannot say you love somebody without sacrificing. So I'm not saying you should give like crazy, but yeah, you should give. You should also give. You give to your sisters, you give to your brothers, right? You give, so you should also give to your girlfriend or wife.
See, now like I will going to end now, but I'm not against giving. Because me myself I give. You understand? I give. But what I'm against is giving so much that you feel entitled.
That is their own problem. It was never your intention to make them feel entitled. You are giving with the intention of showing them that you care. You understand? It was never your intention to make them feel entitled.
All right. Thank you guys. So hopefully, we actually like have a next time where we'll come and then talk about this stuff better. You guys. So, but now I'm going to say woo. Thank you very much. It was nice having you, Kuka, Big Man, Raj. All right. So thank you until next time.